right, any final comments from the council? Mr. Polstein.
Mr. Chairman, I have a comment that I'd like to make about the Hammond Ridge project, and I wonder if it would be more appropriate for me to step down and make that comment from the podium to eliminate anyone's sense that it's inappropriate for me to discuss that here as I sit on the bench.
It doesn't matter to me, Matt, how you...
Thank you. Matt Polstein, 1221 Old Medway Road. Pleased to be here as a citizen. And while I'm here, I'll make a few other comments. The first thing I'd like to say is I'd like to thank the town manager for the generous comments he made regarding the likely positive impacts of a development on Hammond Ridge that were printed in the paper in an article by reporter Mr. Sanavides in today's Bangor Daily News. And I also want to apologize for the difficult spot that it puts him in and it puts this council in to react to questions about what impacts the development will have when you as Gene adequately represented, reasonably represented, are in a bit of a vacuum about what's going on out there. And it's very reasonable to assume that it's hard to comment when you're not fully aware of what the potential for the project might be. And I wish I could tell you, as I think Mr. Sanavides wished I could tell him yesterday, exactly what that potential is today, but the good news is I'm about 3 weeks away from being in a position to give you a pictorial and oral introduction to the project. And my assumption is that I would do that as a citizen of the town of Millinocket. And I want to recognize, as I have in the past, that as a council member, I should have no input in discussions regarding potential development in Hammond Ridge as they come before the town and potentially ask something of or impose something on the town. And so I plan not to, but I also would urge any of you to offer whatever advice you might have on how best you would like me to approach dealing with the town in this. This is a project that I think has very positive ramifications for the community at large and the town specifically. And so I want to be able to share fully with you in a format that is a format that you're all comfortable with and that the community is comfortable with as well. So having said that, I won't take any questions, but let's hope by the end of September I can ask for time to come before you and make a full-blown presentation on that issue. The second thing as a citizen that I'd like to talk to you about has to do with tourism, and I would frame the comments by telling you this. In the last 2 weeks, we always have interesting guests and wonderful people that come and stay with us and do activities with us, but in the last 2 weeks, we've hosted a syndicated radio talk show host, a political writer, and perhaps most interestingly, last week we hosted the Director of National Intelligence and 7 Secret Service agents on a 3-day excursion in the area. And the Director of National Intelligence gave me a present that he was wearing that I admired, and after talking to him about some of our challenges in the economic development world, I thought you would appreciate. As the weather gets colder, you'll see me wearing this. This is the World Economic Development Tour jacket that he received back in 1997 at the first World Economic Development and Infrastructure Tour in Hong Kong. The gentleman I'm speaking of is Mr. Negroponte, the Director of National Intelligence, former ambassador to Iraq, oversaw the elections. And what I want to tell you about him is not just that he was here, but that he and his family and his cadre of Secret Service agents found this area truly remarkable, as did all the other people who've been with us recently that have the chance to travel worldwide, go anywhere they want. Not a one of them came here and didn't say when they left, I'll be back next year. And I think that bodes well for our community as it continues to consider tourism as a component of its economic development strategy moving forward. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Is that it? Well, I'd entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
All in favor?